If you live outside of the US and you own an LLC, you might not owe any US income taxes, and I'll explain how this works. An LLC is a disregarded entity for tax purposes, and it doesn't pay any taxes. The LLC doesn't pay taxes. Only the owner of the LLC would pay taxes if there's income effectively connected with a US trade or business. So if you are a therapist and you travel to the US and you do therapy sessions in person in the US, you would pay tax in the US on that income. But if all of your work is done remotely from the internet abroad, you wouldn't pay taxes. A better way to look at this is if you don't have an LLC and you're operating out of an entity in Spain or an entity in Argentina or somewhere outside the US and you have US clients, you're not gonna pay US income taxes. What the IRS tax code and the case law says is that having an LLC and having a US bank account does not cause you to be considered to have a US business for tax purposes. So if you have paid taxes in the past, let me know. We can petition the IRS and file amended returns and get money back, especially if you're based outside the US and you have a really clear set of circumstances. And if you are outside the US, there still are things you need to file each year, and there's things you need to do, but you should not be paying any income taxes.